Hello, my beautiful Pisces Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your November 1st through 15th, 2022 reading. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is the collective energy for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. So with that, let's see what the cards have to say for November, Pisces. Ooh, we got some overthinking going on. So here's the two opposite energies. This is where we want to control it. We can think of every way we might have to go at it, and we're trying to decide, and we're trying to do it in our physical form. But it's reminding you with that little blindfold, you can't do it in your physical form. This is really overthinking it. And it's not up to you to pull these things in. It's up to you to decide what you want out of this. What's your end result? What's the end game? If you think of the end result, then the universe will make these happen automatically. But as long as you want to try to stay in control of them, you cannot move forward. So do your changes energetically from within, and that allows you to trust the universe in order to guide you and move you forward. You see, she's making no physical effort. This is all on the behest of the universe, moving her to the exact right place so that she doesn't have to do it in the physical. That's why I say these are the opposite ends. This is where you want to physically control it, and this is where you finally give over to the universe and say, okay, I trust you. I trust you, divine. I know that I need to let go of my urge to try to control this. Remember, you still have free will. And if you keep trying to control it, the universe can't do anything until you decide to allow. So allow and trust. I know this because I had to do this many times, but most notably, just to be able to do this for a living, I had to let go and trust because this was something completely different. So let's see what else we see. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. So this is your own inner conflict. Don't allow yourself to give in to the naysayers. You've got somebody that believes in what you're trying to do, so stand in the energy with them and they'll help you overcome these usurpers. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. And just FYI, all the ruckus you were hearing in the background, if you could hear that, was my little obsidian cat deciding he needed to attack this box that's out in the hallway. So that's what that's all about. Okay, so we have the Devil card as our top card. Now, this can be your own self-doubt because you saw you were having trouble trusting here. It's the energy of self-sabotage. It is the Capricorn major arcana, so it can just be a Capricorn if you know somebody or have somebody in your life who's a Capricorn. The Devil card indicates something that's kind of off the beaten path, something that's alluring, and it can even be somebody who's a Mr. McSteamy or a Mrs. McSteamy energy, very sexual energy or very attractive and alluring energy. It's also the energy of going with something that is not really conducive to your best outcome sometimes. So be careful of this energy and know what you're dealing with before you step into it. Now we have the King of Wands, and this is the energy of being in your own power. So whether you're getting a job or already employed as a higher up, right? This is somebody who's in charge, or if you're an entrepreneur, this is the energy of a fully developed energy of being able to be self-employed and be successful at it. Now, the King of Wands is fire sign energy. It means action and regarding work and things like that. But it also means somebody who is a little bit obsessed with work. So workaholic energy is very, very prone in that King of Rods. So this is where you're holding something under your hat, this little Page of Cups. He's protecting the information. So if you're deciding to change jobs, then or any kind of thing, you may have a relationship going on that you're not telling anybody about either. So don't worry about this. This is your own self-protection, and that's a smart thing to do. So keep it under your hat until you're ready to tell it. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. So that's a beautiful energy of success coming in. So if you're privy to this and you don't want to tell everybody you're about to have a boatload of money coming in, which is always good because, you know, people are always got their hand out when you have more than they do. So just stay in the energy of receiving this abundance because it is on the way. And this is the energy of either a lump sum or over time. It's still a blessing. And Ten of Pentacles is always welcome. So now you have going in the right direction, the Six of Swords. This is following your internal guidance and allowing yourself to be shown the way. Remember, at the beginning, the High Priestess requires your trust. Once you get the trust, then you can launch forward in the energy. And you've got the Fool to go with it. So that's a solid energy of change. Letting go of the past. Being ready to move forward. Nothing's going to be entangling you or holding you. This is literally smooth transition. Everybody wants the Fool when it comes to a change because it means you get to move right out of one thing, stepping into the next without missing a paycheck. Ace of Cups. So this is the energy of the stamp of approval of the universe. When you get the new cycle beginning, the Akashic record is downloading all this knowledge and it's available to you. And you have the beautiful Holy Grail, which is the energy of the DNA of all existence is in that cup. So we'll take that with the new beginning. As you go forward, you're making a straight transition into that energy. Now, hang in there and don't let anybody talk you out of what you're doing. Because the Seven of Rods is telling you, stand strong. People are going to give you their opinions. People are going to tell you, you know, all the stuff that they want to tell you in their understanding. But you have something you're doing. It's part of your alignment. So you stick to your guns and do what you need to do. Keep your balance and don't let anybody upset the apple cart there as you stay in the flow. You are definitely creating the abundance with this flow of the Two of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups, your queen, the Pisces queen, looking forward to the future. A little, you know, cautiously optimistic, but still optimistic nonetheless. Ready to feel the fear and do it anyway. And you have the protective angel, Archangel Michael energy here. So this is the energy of the King of Swords. And he is protecting you and moving obstacles out of the way as you are moved forward. And we have the Queen of Swords coming in. So this is being able to make your point in a very valid way, especially if you're applying for a job. This is being very charismatic and being able to show your knowledge and display it in a way that's articulate and very well received by the people who you're speaking to. So let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Pisces, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have a little chunk of cards here. Let's see what we've got. Moving in the right direction. So this doesn't look like it's something negative, even if it is a little bit of self-doubt and you know, you're talking yourself out of it. You do keep going, and you manage to move into the energy of allowing yourself to be in the new position. Yes, that's what we're looking for. The Sun card energy. So I just want to point this out as well. When you have a card that could be negative, when it shows up with all the positive cards around it, it means it's in a good energy. It's not a negative experience. Unless it's your own self-doubt, that's the only thing this Devil card could really feed on. But the rest of it is very much positive, so I don't feel like it's a negative thing for you guys. Then you got the Sun card, which is an absolute positive card. It's the happiest card in tarot. I mean, look at it. Even the horse is smiling. So this is the promise of the universe to take something from seed to harvest without anything going wrong, literally making it come to fruition for you. And the Chariot will take that. So it is an upgrade energy, a higher position, being seen in the limelight, literally. So we love the energy of the Chariot. It's the Cancer Major Arcana, but it's the energy of success and upgrade, which is what that money is talking about. And there's your contract, which ties in with the money. So this is a document, an official document that's coming in. So whatever you've been working toward is paying off big time, Pisces. So it's telling you as you move forward, just use your intuition and listen to the guidance, your internal light. That's what he's holding, that lantern that's a Merkaba inside of it, which is the DNA of all existence. So using that knowledge assists you. And you have the Five of Cups. So when you're in the change, you may have a little moment where you wobble. But as long as you're focused on the future and not on the past, you'll have no issue. This is telling you the past is cleared up. Remember, that's the key to this Fool card, is that it closes the door to the past. But you can't sit here and lament over it and expect to move forward. You must turn around and look forward in order to be able to move forward. And there's the Aries Emperor, which is the energy of the entire universe in the masculine. So something fully formed and ready for action. And if it's somebody in your life, then that's the Aries Major Arcana. We have the Gemini Lovers here in the energy for this is talking about being in your soul's alignment for what you're supposed to be doing. This is a very nurturing energy in the masculine feminine balance. So the Lovers is here to give you the energy of knowing that you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So definitely hang on to that. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. And I know this is 2 cards. I can feel it. There we go. The Ace of Rods, the beautiful energy of something taking root and flourishing. So you are in the momentum of flow. Don't let yourself be diverted, because it does blossom and turn into a wonderful flourishing energy in your career and finance. And we go from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Rods, which is the boss lady energy, or the new fertility of the new growth of the business and the abundance that comes with it. So we'll take that anchored energy. And last but certainly not least is the energy of the Page of Swords. I call this guy the informer, because he's going to bring you whatever information that you need to make this all work out in the best way possible. So as he shows up, just be ready to receive it in all kinds of ways, because sometimes it's just an old memory that pops up, a little voice in your head. It could be something that you hear on a radio or just passing by, something, you know, it could be any kind of weird little thing that comes in on the internet. I mean, looking at your emails, you know, sometimes we get stuff, and even though you may not, that particular person who's trying to solicit you, you don't want to deal with them, but it gives you the idea that you need, or understanding that you need, in order to implement it for yourself. So many blessings to you, my Pisces friends. This is a beautiful reading. Lots of abundance, lots of upgrade, and a whole bunch of energy of change in the right direction, allowing you to be aligned with your soul's purpose. So many blessings to you. I send you lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace, happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity, and divine healing to you all. And I'll see you again in the middle of November. Namaste, my Pisces friends.